Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on September 30th or October 1st, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date, so you know I don't repost. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day, one at 6 p.m., one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Florida time. And if you like to chat with other people, my 10:30 p.m. video always comes with a live chat. Sometimes my 6 p.m. video does if it's long enough. Anyway, guys, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here and hanging out. So we're going to see what wants to come out. I'm very curious to see, because I got a lot of different cards that come out in the pre-shuffle. A lot of different things wanted to come through. So we're going to see what actually wants to stick and come out today. We're going to do a 9-card spread for you. But first, we're going to see what wants to come out with the Island Time Wellness here. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius. Keys on a ring. Options, decision, keys to a house. Okay. Mirroring each other, or can be also looking at your own image. All right, can be dealing with them, people who also mirror your behavior, okay, or try to mimic you. So we'll see what wants to come out. They put a lot of meanings. Hand of cards says someone. Cards and gambling are always about risks and chance, so that's basically that. And have faith, love is coming. So this might be hard. I mean, I would definitely say beginnings are coming, all right? You're going to, September was a lot of change that started, okay? There's even change that is started in September that hasn't even played out yet, because that eclipse energy is going to play out however it needs to. But I feel like October might be refreshing in a lot of ways, and I feel like October, you might feel like sort of death rebirth energy, might be wanting to reflect on, sort of process things that's happened over this year, as pretty much going to be saying goodbye to the year before you know it. And then processing, what do you want to do? All right, what do you want to bring in or start new or experience? And that might come in quickly, okay, with this lightning here, okay, sudden change, shocking news, an epiphany, transformation. This is exactly how Pluto is acting in your sign, our sign, for the next 20 years. Anything can happen. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary because you can't plan for anything, right? You can't plan. All you can do is try to do the best you can do. But some things you can't plan for, so you're just going to have to stay resilient, do the best maintenance you can on whatever you can, you know what I mean? Take care of your health in case you can't get, things that keep you healthy. I'm not going to say meds. I don't take meds, but there are things that we people take to keep ourselves healthy. Sometimes you need to have those things. Being prepared for disaster is one thing, but also being prepared for when people leave and enter our life, okay, death and rebirth, a lot of that. If you can mentally prepare, I know there's a lot of people, because I'm hearing it's like, Colleen, I've been waiting for change. Okay, I know that. Me too. Okay, but while waiting for the change, appreciate is what I'm being told right now. I'm being told appreciate whatever you have, the moment right now, right? You have your breath with you. You have the moment with you. If you're watching this video, you have your wits, right? You can think and you can listen or comprehend, possibly. We have reminiscing about you, keepsake, and ascending. I feel like if somebody can see your ascension happening or see your change, that's definitely there. Or ascending is what you're just focused on, and that I know that. But I feel like next to the camera, somebody else or multiple people might be noticing these changes. But there's someone in love, all right, or going to be in love, because Cupid's arrow, when Cupid's arrow strikes, it strikes hard. When Cupid's arrow strikes, it doesn't matter what the other person looks like, because love doesn't have those kind of boundaries. All right, not real love. Look at that. What is that? Four of Wands, sharing a happy home with somebody. Sharing a happy home with somebody. Wow. Imagine that concept. That's a beautiful concept. I like it. Those two aren't arguing. They're actually spending time together. Let's see what this is. Six of Cups in the reverse. That's them thinking of you. That's this right here. Right there. Okay. Knight of Swords. Can definitely be this. Look at that. You can't make this up. Look, you see the bow and arrow on the back. You see the bow and arrow. I've already channeled a reading where they go from watching to reaching out, but yeah, it looks like some of you have been working on, you've been doing something. You're showing up like this, okay? Somebody's really turned on. Somebody is really turned on by the whatever you're doing. It looks like you're taking care of yourself, and someone likes that. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is taking care of their health, their beauty, their finances, or they're very good with their finances, okay? Sitting very pretty. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have Sagittarius energy. But I feel like I feel like someone's really turned on by whatever it is that you're doing, and it looks like you're unmassing wealth and health. You could be seen even in the public eye. I mean, this person, you know, they have their makeup and their hair and everything is done, like their outfit is done, and like someone could be doing that, but someone is taking notice of you, and they really like the way your style, or they like the way you take care of yourself. Anyway, Queen of Pentacles takes care of themselves. They like it. It's like you're cleaning up. You've cleaned up, or you've had a nice come up, okay? Somebody notices your come up. All right, especially here recently. So maybe you've done something recently. Someone has noticed. I was only supposed to pull 9 cards. Why are we going this route? I have an appointment. So kind of went long with tonight's video. All right, Spirit wants to do this. I'll just leave later. And I'm not going to, you know, disobey Spirit when it's the divine. Okay. I feel like someone is thinking about you, and I do feel like they have to make some changes in their either their home life, or there's some sort of there's changes, okay, or there's maybe that's you, I don't know, but I feel like there's changes happening in their home life, someone's home life. There's some sort of changes. I don't know why that's coming up, unless after these changes happen in someone's home life, then someone comes in quick. I don't know, because we have Cupid's arrow right there. I can tell you one thing. If somebody's been waiting for you to get single, because there's a lot about a house. The house keys. House keys. If somebody hears about you getting single, getting out on your own, they might be Yeah. Maybe somebody's been waiting for you to get single, or you've been waiting for, I don't know, but there's something about that. It's like, I don't know, I'll just leave that there. But definitely somebody wants to definitely go out on a date for sure. All right. Somebody's been thinking about you, and that, I mean, that's just showing up. Okay. I feel like somebody is thinking about, I feel like somebody wants to talk, or someone's thinking about talking or communicating, but there's a lot to do with third party energy. So I know somebody's in a relationship. Give me one more card and we'll clarify. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck is Strength card in the reverse. That's a card of Leo. And then I have the Emperor in reverse, Chariot in reverse. So how many major arcanas are here? 1, 2, 3. I have the Emperor, which can be an Aries, business owner, spouse, divine masculine or masculine. Cancer energy with the Chariot, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy with that death and rebirth. Anything. And Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and the World, which is you. It's fixed. It's fixed you with fixed Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Okay, this is major. This is meant to be. This tower is definitely brought to you by the universe. I remember last summer I channeled a reading where a tower brings two people together. But you're already working on your ascension. So it's not a tower bringing your ascension. Let me clear that and make sure it's clear. You're ascending already. Someone's noticed this, that you're ascending. Maybe it's earth or fire sign who's noticed, or water sign. They're here. They're all here. Earth, fire, water. Not too much water. Mostly earth and fire. And there's some air here, but mostly earth and fire. Okay. The World. This is definitely something that's about to open up. The World is it's here as well. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Landed on this recent past. Okay. Page of Pentacles, conversation. In the near future, okay. Three of Wands. So the person who's been watching is about ready to have a conversation. They're about ready to reach out, okay. So it shows that they are coming in pretty quick. Two of Wands is in the reverse. Clarifying this Knight of Swords here. And one of these people, so there's something in the past or the recent past when it comes to a person. Leo keeps coming out in the reverse a lot. I don't know if it's Leo, literally someone has Leo in their chart who is not going to be part of a future situation. All right, because like I said, I see three people, three parties. I see one literal male, I see two literal females, but it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that dynamic at all. But I just see it here because I see one male, two females. One male, two females. I see it there. All right. And this is the thing. So if there is a Leo who is out because someone's in love with you, they're coming in pretty quick. Maybe as soon as this is over, because maybe this is ending because the person has feelings for you. So is there a healing time frame from when that happens to when they come in? I don't know. It looks like the whole reason they even broke up with somebody is because they're in love with you. So that's kind of where that's at. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. So what's changing is somebody's looking for a more meaningful connection, all right? Not one that's so much based on sexual desires, but one that's based more more rooted in stability and building something together. So somebody's ready for that kind of relationship where, you know, I want to build something with somebody. I just don't want to, you know, date somebody on and off, or I don't want to just be in these sort of highly physical sexual connections that are, you know, they're short-lived. I want something permanent and solid. And I like that, you know, Aquarius, you know, how they've ascended, or how they're ascending, and how they're working on themselves, and how they're improving upon themselves. I like that. That turns me on. That's a turn on. But funny thing is, the way you show up, represent, take care of yourself is a turn on for them. But it looks like a person that they were with solely for the purpose of being turned on isn't turning them on. This is a case of, it's a classic Aquarius case here of when somebody falls in love with Aquarius mind. It happens all the time. I've seen it. I've seen multiple cases. Somebody falls in love with the Aquarian mind. Then they are all caught up in the brainy stuff. The physical stuff is there, but it ain't at the forefront. So you've piqued this person's curiosity. You piqued depths of this person's brain that they just want more of it, you know. And you've piqued this person's brain to the point that, I'm not saying they're not passionate, because they're very romantic and they are very passionate, yes. But when they think of you, it's not the first thing they think of. It's deeper. That's what I'm trying to say. It's actually a compliment. It goes deeper with you than with this third party. This third party is more of a fun time, a short time, but you are everything here. You're like the Empress. You're everything to this person. This person really likes your come up, or really likes the way you take care of yourself. Tell me about death and rebirth. King of Pentacles. Yep. So they are changing. All right. Death of this relationship to rebirth one with you. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going through a breakup. This is very similar to tonight's, but not exactly. It is similar. Tonight's had more, it's like an age gap. More of an age gap person. This is more of, yeah, the universe is bringing this opportunity. All right. So you keep on ascending. They're being turned on by this. So don't ever stop it, because I think you're turning on a lot of people with it, honestly. The way you're loving and taking care of yourself is a turn on. People are attracted to it because it's a glow. You know, it's a different kind of shine. It's a different kind of shine. It's not makeup shine. It's an internal shine. It's almost like a serene inner peace type of shine. They're breaking up with this person. They thought they was, you know, showing up as a 10 of Cups reversed. The love is reversed. This person's like, I don't want to have a family or continue a family with this person. I'm telling you, the only reason they're breaking up with this person is because of you. That's it. They're ending it. And the other person's going to feel betrayed, because the other person thought it was going to be forever as well. But the whole thing is, this person can't stop watching you. Now, that I can see there could be, there could be an age gap here too. All right, but I don't see it as much as the other one, because I see more like there's somebody who wants to date you, but there's somebody, they want more than just dating. They want a relationship. Okay, they want forever. All right. They're already watching you is the whole thing. They're watching you, and you don't know how they feel. And that's what's showing up right here. All right. I feel like when they watch you, however they watch you, it sort of brings some sort of, I don't know, smile to their face or happiness in their heart. Like it's glee. I just want to say glee, and I'm not exactly sure what that means. Glee? Tell me about Wheel of Fortune. Glee is like a form of happiness, ain't it? The Chariot, all of this, man, this is happening real soon. Okay, you got both of the two fastest cards in the deck. You have the Chariot and you have the Knight of Swords. And you have the Eight of Wands. Okay, talk about high speed, very fast. This person is coming sooner than, well, I don't think you know it. You couldn't. You're really focused on your ascension, so I don't think you know it. But this person's coming in pretty good clip. They're coming in. They want a relationship with you, and that's it. And maybe by Sagittarius season, maybe by your birthday. I feel like by your birthday, a lot of things could have happened by that time. I don't know if necessarily all in relationship, but remember, there's a lot to consider that could happen by your birthday. Relationship with yourself, health changes, changes in your opinion and things that you know are going toward and letting go. A lot can happen between now and February, believe it or not, or January, whichever. I'm in a February Aquarius, so of course I said February, or January Aquarius. Tell me about the Knight of Cups here. They're coming in to tell you they want a relationship with you. I think they're coming in right after they break off. And I don't know if it's the same person, but it's like this person is breaking up with them because of you, because they want to be with you. Tonight's reading was a person you had never dated before, and I'm not seeing if that is the case here, so they could be different reads. Here you are, King of Swords, and next to the Magician, all right? The Magician is Virgo, Gemini, Mercury, and King of Swords is you, Aquarius, or air. And here they come. Here they come. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? The Star reverse. You're the Star upright. You're the Aquarius upright, Star reverse. They're not sure how you're going to feel about what they say. They're not sure how you're going to react. And that's kind of why they're holding back a little bit. They're right here. They're going to make their appearance, but they're holding back a little bit. They're not sure how you're going to respond. Okay. Tell me about the Chariot. Well, that is them holding back. They are holding back a message. Now I understand. That's came out here. They are holding back a message because they're not sure how you're going to respond. All right. Nine of Cups, but boy, do they want you. Ace of Wands, boy, do they. I'm telling you, this person has passion. Don't think this person doesn't have passion for you, okay? Nine of Cups, okay? But Ace of Wands is reversed. Sex is not the first thing on their mind, or maybe they have a little issue, but I don't think that's the case because I don't see the Five of Pentacles and I don't see the Ace of Pentacles, so I don't think it's like ED or anything like that. I just think they have so much passion, and they do have passion for you, but the problem isn't passion. The problem is, I think most of their connections were all mostly physically based, you know, based on the physical, based on a lot, you know, sex, but it's different with you. It's like this person wants to settle down with you, so it's different. They do have a lot of passion for you, but it's not the first thing that comes to mind. Like what comes to mind is building a legacy, a life with you, and they're coming in. Because of that, the tower, they're going to bring a tower with them. This person has a tower. So either they have a tower or they bring a tower. I feel like the tower they've changed. I feel like it's a personal tower. Because this person has changed from what they wanted to what they want now. Tell me about the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, hold on. And then these cards, I forgot these cards fell out. This was Seven of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're already showing up as resisting another person. All right, so I don't know if they've broken up with somebody and the person's trying to get with them or message them and they're resisting them, or if they've already just sort of started pushing them away. I don't know. Resistance is resistance, however, just coming out like that. But Chariot is in the upright. All right. So this Chariot is in reverse because they're not sure how you're going to respond, but they are going to do it. Chariot is here. They are going to do it. It's in the upright. They are going to do it. Seven of Swords, and Four of Pentacles reverse. That's the sneaky part of this. Five of Cups reverse. Thing is, they know they got to know how they feel about you to some degree. They want to date you. Okay? Because whatever you're doing is a major turn on to them. Your ascension, your money, your taking care of yourself, your glow up is a big turn on to them. You're exactly what they're looking for. Did they know you before they met this person? Because they're breaking up with this person to be with you. Were they with this person before? I'm trying to figure out. Eight of Cups. Well, this is where it's different than tonight's, because this is showing up. Eight of Cups reverse is showing up as somebody, either somebody is returning or somebody is questioning themselves. What really makes them happy? Okay, do I want to stay where I'm at, or do I want to move forward? Again, this could be their fear about you, of how you'll respond. You might be responding, no, I'm good. I'm not looking for love. I'm good. I don't want to date or whatever. Or you could be responding like, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Because why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Seven of Swords is trying to be undetected. Six of Wands. So it looks like this other person is still around, okay? The person they're leaving for you is still around. They might text you before that person is actually completely out of their life. We have Virgo here with the Hermit in the reverse. It's somebody who's coming out. They can't stop thinking about you. We got the Devil here with Capricorn energy and the Three of Swords. So this person is either drawn to you because they feel like you're a healing connection, and maybe you are. You're showing up ascended over here and taking care of yourself. Or maybe they're coming in because they feel like they want to heal things. I don't know. A healing card is a healing card, however you want to put it out. But maybe this person actually is working on their health, okay, or working out, okay, before they come in. Maybe this person would, because I don't know why I'm seeing like fish and chicken. I don't know if that's anything somebody's working on, but they're coming toward you. All right, they're not sure how you're going to receive what they say, but they're going to come in anyways. What's turning them on about you is how you are taking care of yourself. It is a massive turn on, and it's the Emperor. And now they are ready. They are ready. But you're also ready because your boundaries are high, all right? And you're not going to let anyone just come in and date you where there's not a potential to go somewhere. Because it's like, I'm looking for my person, all right? I'm looking for my divine counterpart. I'm looking for my equal counterpart. I'm looking for my soulmate, all right? I'm not looking for anyone to just date me and let me go. So your boundaries are right there. You're looking for long-term. But they are too. That's why they're leaving this person. They're looking for long-term with you. But you're not going to know that unless you see it here and it starts to play out that way. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card. I want to thank all of you beautiful people for being here. I got to get these uploaded and get to my appointments. This person, I mean, I don't know how to make it sound, because I don't know who these characters are. So I know it probably is like, well, they're leaving that person to be with you. And it sounds really terrible. It sounds like someone's cheating. But the fact of the matter is, before cheating happened, I don't see cheating at all. I just see that this person is already looking at you, leaving them. You're a big turn on to them. And it has nothing to do with sex, is the funny part. You're turning them on without sex. And they got a person who turned them on with sex, and they're not turning them on. Like, sit there and think on that for a minute. What about it? What about you is turning them on? Everything else. But do they have desires for you? Yes. But what I'm saying with this other person, nothing else about this person, I don't think, turned them on, because it's showing up. All of this other stuff is turning them on about you. Like, it's your character, it's your class. Your status, I don't know. It's just you. It's the way you carry yourself. This other person. You know, there's two people here. One is in competition and one isn't. Can you tell me which one is in competition and which one isn't? Can you show me the person who has their own sovereignty and freedom because they have their own independence, they have their own stability, they have their own money? And can you show me the person that's trying to land the one who has the money and stability? See, this Knight of Wands is surrounded by Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the home. This person is using their physical prowess, their sexuality, to get a life partner, which means it will end. Those are the wrong reasons to get a life partner. You don't use that to get somebody. This is what they want, and this is what you got. You don't need their stability. You have your own. So together you create stability together. This person is trying to land somebody with money, but they're always going to be this person until they go through some sort of awakening or something. And that's not you. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card. I want to thank all of you beautiful souls for being here. If this video goes live, thank you. If my moderators are here, I don't even know if this video is going live. The High Priest right here. Intend and create. So this talks about conscious manifestation. Be very conscious and aware of what you are creating, which means your thoughts, your feelings, your actions that you put out into the world, because no matter what, that is your magic that you're putting in the world. Whatever you think, speak, produce is your magic. It is your gift that you're putting into the world. And sometimes your gift is a gift to everyone, and sometimes it's just a gift to yourself, right? So it asks us to remember who we are when we use our magic. Do we use our magic for good, for bad? How are we the high priest? Do we help people? I'm considered a high priestess because I do tarot cards. Am I a good one, a bad one? Do I help people? Don't I help people? And it's also you. How do you use your gifts? Ask yourself that every day. How do you help others? That's a thing to think on. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I will see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.